Test. Carleen, she made it. Oh my goodness. Hey, Carol, welcome. Carleen used to be on every day, never missed a day. Matter of fact, she used to be on the day and on the night. When I did the nighttime interviews, and she came across my thoughts, and I sent her a message like, "Where you been?" And she said, "I'm right here. I'm right here." So she's here this morning. Welcome, Miss Carleen. It's been forever. We miss you. But so amazing. Yes, our amazing, illustrious Sherry is traveling to Paris today. So we'll catch her in and out and off and on, however we can. But travel safe and have an amazing journey. Make lots of memories, take lots of pictures, and whatever you feel you need to bring back, bring it back. Bring back the fabric, bring back the pictures of the monuments and the statues and all that, and we can't wait to see it. Because if you're there, we're there. That's just how it goes. Wherever one of us is, we all are there.
You
You
know what's funny? You said take a picture of the monuments and the statues, and in my brain, I said, as long as I'm in front of them, like they're my backdrop. Yeah.
You're right.
And you
I
can go
get
to
it.
Google and see all that stuff.
Well, it's not the same.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
being there, yeah, is
Yes.
everything. You're right.
Yes. It's not the same. But you can be in the picture too, of course. Like,
Yeah, thank you.
tell somebody to take the picture. These are for
Absolutely.
these are for my friends. These are for my friends. It's not really for me, but it's for my friends. Because
Hmm.
I'm beautiful and that's beautiful, so I need to be right. So just do that. And I'm certain that that will work out perfectly.
Thank you.
And do selfies.
Yes, selfies
Yes,
always work.
I'm taking my selfie stick with me.
Yes, yes, yes. I just bought one. I bought one. I used to have one a long time ago, and I bought another one, but this one is all fancy. It came with a light and clickers and stuff. So I'm really, really excited to use it. Can't wait for a reason to use it. So, life is wonderful. Today marks another day of September 11th. I remember where I was when that happened, and it really is a testament to the resilience of people, the resilience of the people of New York City. Um, and I don't know who started the saying, but truly, we will never forget. We will never forget. Um, And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for just being able to being able to decide your life and knowing that you can decide your life, that you get to decide how you wake up, where you wake up, how you're gonna. And I don't know about you guys, but my dreams have been in alignment with the things that I've been writing. Taking the time out to write the life that you want. And when you start to feel it and visualize it in your waking day, when you go to sleep, it's there too. It's there too. I saw Africa in my dream last night. You couldn't tell me I wasn't there. And when I woke up, I was like, how dare me not be there? Why am I not there? With all of the ladies and the people and the food. I smelled it and I tasted it. What kind of mess was that? I said, that's okay. This is just a preview of what's to come. And boy, I tell you, when I tell you that things are heating up in my world, things are heating up. They are heating up. They had a call yesterday for work. You'll be there in December in Ghana. You showing off. You showing off. Uh, That's okay. Pictures, people, places, food, all of the things, all of the things. Um, and the job, right? So it's starting to calm down. Like the last 2 nights, like last night I was done by like 1. Night before I was done by 12. And it's really starting to, because we have what we say. And so I just kept saying I'm gonna be in the bed by 11 o'clock. So I started saying it loud to my team, saying thank you in advance for being done by 11. Thank you in advance for being done by 11. And then I said, thank you in advance for being done by 11 so Miss Rose can go to bed. And normally 50%, I have 24 properties, so 50% will be done by 11. And then I still got 12 more people out doing stuff. So the night before the last, at 11 o'clock, I was 70% done. That's a 20% jump. And then last night, I was like 68% done. And I'm like, well, we getting there, we getting there, we getting there. And then the people who are last are usually last because they're helping out. So they're people that I trust. And so I could go to bed on them because I know they're gonna do it. And it's only by some freak act of God that they wouldn't be finished. They're gonna do it. So I can go to bed. So I've been able to do that. But yesterday during the day while I was out in the world being great, um, there was a call and I wasn't on it. They was texting me telling me to get on it, but I'm like, they'll tell me whatever it is. I'm not getting on it. I don't want to mess up this vibe that I'm in right now. And then all of a sudden, maybe around 7 o'clock, just before service started, it was all these managers complaining. They were complaining so bad about whatever this new rule is, whatever they're talking about doing, and it's not safe, and I'm not doing it, and we're just going to stand up and we're going to fight against what they're talking about and all this. And I just was like, whoa, what did I miss? You talk about heating up. I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. We must be in countdown. Hey Jeremiah, welcome. We must be in countdown. That's all I could think. When stuff starts getting real crazy, real wild, you start looking like, what we doing with that guy? Because they talking crazy over there. You have sayings of everlasting life and blessings. I'm staying right here. I'm not even over there with them. I didn't even respond to any of it. I'm like, moving along. I'm not listening because I'm not letting them bring me down from the amazing meeting I had with the content creator. I met with Manya yesterday. Went to the new, it's not new, but went to the bakery co-work to do some work over there and just come up with what's next. Hey, Danny, I am not about to let somebody bring that down out of my head. See, I went to sleep and had great dreams. I can't imagine if I let that, what's happening with them and what the company is trying to do get in my head. Not doing it. So they could keep on doing whatever they feel is best for their company because it's their company, it's not mine.
Not comfortable.
Not
No.
comfortable, not at all, not comfortable, and I'm not gonna lean into it at all.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I love y'all so much. It's something when you've been saying something for a long time and then other people say it back at you. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm not gonna be in that. I'm going to do what's required. Just like my dad said, do just enough so they don't fire you and they're going to pay you just enough so you don't quit. And we're going to keep that same energy going until God says it's time to go.
That part.
And I truly know that I'm so close.
Mhm.
So close. So close. Like the people that are showing up is people that can move the needle. And then the ideas that are showing up are ideas that can move the needle. Um, the Russell Center, the incubator program has been paused twice. And now they're talking about not bringing it back for until January. And I'm like, that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there and I'm going to ask for the people who do the next part. I don't have to do it as a group because I pay my money for a service, so I expect the service. So tell me who is a part of the execution part. Tell me who is a part of the funding part, and I will meet with them one to one. I don't have to wait for the incubator program to start. And so the one of the gentlemen that I spoke to was like, "Yeah, we could easily make that part happen. So you just be here, and we'll make it happen." So I'm gonna be there. Simple, simple. Just be there. So even if I go for an hour, 2 hours, my goal is just to go every other day. So yesterday I went to the bakery. So today I'll go to the rice center. So I'm gonna be there right when they there. Hmm. Be there by lunch. When everybody's happy, maybe I'll bring donuts or something. It's me. It's her. I remember her. Hey, girl. Yeah, it's me. So yes, I'll just go and continue to make them happy, so they'll continue to do the things that they do, and won't be I won't call it robbery that they're helping me to get to what I'm supposed to get to. So I'm not waiting 6 months to pick up where we left off 3 months ago. By the time they get started, we'll be on hold for like 9 months. That's almost a whole year. It's not what we came here for, to wait that long. So we're just gonna be resilient and keep stepping into purpose and knowing that the right one will be there for me to do whatever the next thing is, and go from there. So I'm really grateful and excited. So I pulled our affirmation cards, and it says, I am willing to learn. The more I learn, the more I grow. And on the other side, it says, no matter how old I am, I can always learn more, and I do so with confidence. One of the things that came up, I facilitated that women's group again last night, and one of the women, she said she something about she was in Argentina maybe, and learned to speak Spanish, and all of her family learned to speak Spanish. So they speak Spanish as a first language in their house. They only speak Spanish in the house. I said, what? Because, one of the questions was, what is it that you can brag about? Because we don't brag enough about ourselves. So tell me something about you that you can brag about. And they were like, what? I don't have anything. You just told me that you speak Spanish as a first language in your house. That's something to brag about. Another lady is like, she 42, finished nursing school at 36, and got a 6-year-old child. What? What ain't to brag about that? You got a little kid and you in school, nursing school? And she work at Grady. Grady is a trauma hospital here, but it is one of the hospitals that is smack dab in the middle of the underserved. So when I tell you they get everything from gunshots to whatever, you name it in the hood, what can come in there, everything. You work at Grady. You finished nursing school. You got a 6-year-old. What? I don't even remember six. Six is a blur in my mind when it comes to my kids. So, it's those things are the things that you brag about, that you are managing through. I mean, and she said every day is a different day. Every day is a day that sometimes I'm really, really tired, but I'm really, really full of gratitude because of the people that I'm able to serve. Can you brag about that? Another lady there, she just she was in corporate working for JP Morgan Chase for 18 years, and they are eliminating her position after 18 years. And so her and her husband bought a franchise. So the beginning of the year, she's gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't listen. What? Can you brag about that? She's opening a franchise where they're gonna be doing charcuterie boards and boxes. What? From JP Morgan Chase to charcuterie boards? Let me know when it's open. I'll be on the way, bringing all my people with me. That is huge. Because most people at the end of a corporate career will be looking for the next corporate space or how I could be a consultant. You said, nah.
That's exactly what happened to my sister.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
how she has a
the,
franchise.
oh, right. She has the Golden Crest.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Man.
God will do it, and suddenly here it goes.
And suddenly, yep, they already, she said they bought the building already. So now they have to do a build out. They're waiting for the architect to give them how everything has to go. And they're saying it's probably going to take about 4 months for everything to be done. And so they plan on opening either January or February. I said, well, if you keep talking like you're talking right now, by the time you open, you're gonna have a line around the door. So keep talking and keep inviting people and have the event set up already and fill those events before it's even time so that you'll start to recoup your money as soon as you open the door. She was like, "Oh, I like you." Listen, you already got the plan. So just continue to lay the plan out for the people coming, not just because you're going to open the door. Have the plan laid out. Like you should be on social already talking about it, already doing it. She's like, oh, I'm not really on social media. You got to get on social media now, honey. You got to start buying Google ads, Facebook ads. You got to let the people know coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, and start showing pictures and find other videos of what that looks like so people know what to look for so they can order that for their companies and fun things, workshops that you can do. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm keeping you." I said, "I'm keeping you. What you talking about?" So just a collection of people. Our other affirmation says, "My home is a peaceful haven." That's it. My home is a peaceful haven. It says, "I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace." You know, when I was with Manya yesterday, she said, "Have you noticed that when a house is lived in and loved, even though you may have a problem here and there, the house stays intact mainly. But as soon as people move out, the house starts to get dilapidated, starts to fall down. What's the difference? What's the difference? It's not like the material changed. The weather didn't change. It was still raining, still doing all the same things. But it's something that happens when the love is lost out of the house, and the house starts to fall apart too. Have you noticed that? I never thought of it until she said it yesterday. I said, "Ooh, that's real interesting." Yes. Mm-hmm. I could see that. I could see that happening. I've seen it happening. Um, let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. And the quote starts with from Rochelle Goodrich. It says, "Gratitude paints little smiley faces on everything it touches." Gratitude paints little smiley faces on everything it touches. Fill in the four blanks, a new door that opened for me recently, someone who makes my life better just by being in it, a person or thing that makes my life easier and happier, something that worked out much better than I hoped. And the affirmation says, there is so much about life that I love. It is. It is. There is so much about life that I love. And that we get to live it and do more, do more, do more, do more. It is September 11th. So this is our Deep Breath of Life daily inspiration for heart-centered living by Alan Cohen, because we are people living from our hearts. And it starts with the words, the choice for happiness. The choice for happiness. Happiness is a choice. I have you met people who choose not happiness? And you think like, why are you like that? Are you mad? You angry all the time. And you got wrinkles and wrinkles and wrinkles and just all the things you just cause you mad all the time. Why don't you try getting happy? But it's called The Choice for Happiness. And the quote is by Abraham Lincoln. It says, everyone is about as happy as they make up in their mind to be. Everyone is about as happy as they make up in their mind to be. So what are you making up in your mind to be? Are you happy? Hmm. So it goes, Connie's mother-in-law was a very unhappy person. Among her many complaints, she griped that she hadn't been on vacation in years. So Connie and her husband decided to give Mrs. Fraser a luxurious Caribbean cruise. Perhaps it will give her a lift and let her know that she is loved, the couple hoped. After Mrs. Fraser received the notice of the gift in the mail, the couple was surprised to receive a phone call from her turning down their offer. The present did not include a flight to Miami, where the cruise originated, and Mrs. Fraser did not want to have to pay the fare from South Carolina. If someone is intent on being unhappy, you cannot make them happy. A negative mind will seize on any excuse to find fault. It will find the 1/50th of the glass that is empty, overlooking the other 49 parts. It is not within your power to choose happiness for another person, nor is it your right or purpose. If you could, you would violate their free will. Perhaps they can choose the situation to help them reconsider how they are living and ultimately choose a more rewarding path. You cannot afford to make your happiness dependent on another's. You can love, bless, nurture, suggest, support, give, and honor. But in the long run, the only way the other person will be happy is if they choose to do so. If you offer love or gifts to someone and they are not received in the spirit of love, do not take it personally. The rejection is a statement of the person's pain, not your inadequacy. Oh, that's big. That's big. If you have tried for a long time to make certain people happy and have not succeeded, then just give love. Assume that they are where they need to be for a reason, and someday they will make another choice. In the meantime, be happy yourself. Be happy yourself. And the affirmation says, I place my loved ones in your care. I pray for their happiness and I release them to choose. I release them to choose. I release them to choose. I give happiness by nurturing peace within my own heart. I give happiness by nurturing peace within my own heart. There are people that are just unhappy folk. And when I know that's who you are, I stay exited Stage left. I'm not gonna be in your company because I can't rebut everything you say. Because that's what you find yourself doing, rebutting everything. Oh, that's so ugly. Actually, no, it's really a nice color, and I think that's great. The food is terrible. Well, what's wrong with it? Like everything, they're gonna find something. So let's just let them be. Give their, yes, spirits transfer. Absolutely. It says you cannot afford to make your happiness dependent on another. This is the sentence I like. You can love, bless, nurture, suggest, support, give, and honor. But in the long run, the only way the other person will be happy is if they choose to do so. They have to choose it. Those negative folks, they've been practicing negative for a long time. And it's not very much that you could do to change that for them. That's just who they're gonna be. This lady said she wanted to go on vacation. And the kids said, no problem, we're gonna send mom on vacation. And she says, I don't want to pay for the flight. Somebody gave me a vacation cruise and I didn't have the money for a flight. So you know what I did? Filled up my tank and drove. I drove 11 hours to Miami from Philadelphia. And then somebody gave me another one that was leaving from Louisiana. And I drove 19 hours there. And I figured it's just time. I love a good road trip as long as I don't got nobody with me that's going to get on my nerves. I usually like to take my road trips by myself. That way I can listen to what I want to listen to, hear what I want to listen to. I ain't got to stop for you. I ain't got to do none of that. I can, because the 11-hour one to Miami, I took somebody with me, and Lord knows, by the time we got to the cruise, I was ducking her the whole time. The whole time. One of the times she was looking for me, I went all the way up to deck 16, which is the very top of the ship, and went all the way in the back of the ship, and I went to sleep. And for 2 hours, she couldn't find me. She was looking for me. She's like, I thought something happened to you. Because she's one of those people that she had money. So she was, let's go to the spa. Let's go to the this. Let's go to the that. I'm like, we are on vacation. We do not have to do 17,000 things. We can relax. And I'm somebody who does a lot. So I don't want to. And she got so annoyed with me because I'm like, baby, I'm not doing all that. I'm not. I'm relaxing. She's like, but we're together. We're supposed. No, we're not. And I'm telling you that 11 hours back home, that's when I learned that I prefer my road trips alone.
Was she your roommate as well?
Yes. And one of
Sorry.
the, one of the nights I went and laid down early, and she calling me talking about I got reservations for the jazz club. Well, go have fun. And it was a 7 day. Yeah. Negative, bad. But I found my way. You can't rub that off on me. But I am a grown up and I do make my own decisions. So I had to, really assert that and let her know that I'm not doing that. I don't want to go there. Thank you so much. You go do it.
That's real. Some people can't do things by themselves. And I'm
No,
like, I'm good. You go ahead. Do you. Right now I'm doing me. I
exactly.
learned how to I do things by myself.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, she ain't know what to do. Oh my God. I'm like, girl, go
Even
over there.
I remember my mother joined would always join the gym and then not go because she didn't have anybody to go with her. I'm like, Ma.
Just
You
go ahead.
gotta just do it. You
Yes.
gotta just do it. You gotta just do
Gotta
it.
go for
Uh,
sure. Like, mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Look, we both said the same thing. Mm-mm.
Mm. That's
Yo, listen. And there's
mm.
something that happens when you learn to do things on your own. There's a certain type of growth that happens. You get to be, some people can't be alone because they can't be alone with their own thoughts. Sometimes your thoughts that you think about yourself are very cruel. And if you were your best friend and speaking to yourself, speaking to your friend the way you speak to yourself, you wouldn't have no friends. Because we don't give ourselves grace. So people don't know what to do with that. They don't know how to process through that. So because they can't, they rather keep the world loud and with other people so that they don't have to be with themselves.
And maybe her life was out of control because my friend
Still
that I
is.
just spent the day with,
Still is.
I spent some time with, she was telling me, do this and do that. And da-da-da-da. I said, girl, I'm 66. I'm a grown ass woman. And
Yes.
I don't need you to tell me everything to do. And I have a brain. And I
Yes.
don't have Alzheimer's or dementia. Stop.
Yes.
She's
Stop.
like, I know. People tell me I'm too bossy. I said, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why nobody wants to be around you. Calm down.
Calm down. It
She
is.
like sit there and then do. She was giving me all these instructions. I'm like, I'm not your dog.
Yes. Sit. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I
Uh-uh.
know, I know that type, and that's because their life is too loud in their own ears, and they don't want to hear their own life and their own mess. So they project that by being in somebody else's stuff, when really they just need to get quiet and hear their own thoughts and clean up their own mess, because it's usually their stuff is out of order. And this particular woman, not only was it out of order back then, it still is to this day. um you
And
know
it's sad when you see it in motion because
yes.
then the other thing she does is attack other people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People that they're not talking to you, not looking at you, not bothering you. Look at that. We went into a wine shop. I'm like, look at him with his Russian this and that and that. I was like, Patty, stop. Just
Yes.
stop.
It's-
You gotta stop.
yes. Those
Because
people.
that kind of energy and that kind of activity, you end up fighting in the street. For
Mm-hmm.
what?
bringing
Like,
that bringing that energy
yeah.
to
Ugh.
yourself. Some guy, I never heard of him before until I saw all the things all over the news, just was killed by gunfire or something yesterday. But he was one of those people who said gun violence is necessary, or gun violence is the price we pay for the Second Amendment right. And he said empathy was a wasted emotion, something to that effect. And so now the very words that he said out of his own mouth was his own death. And I'm just like, whoa, you got to be careful what you say out of your mouth. And I hope it's a big lesson to all these people out here saying these things against other races and people and things. This man talked about gun violence being a necessary evil. No compassion for schools and the violence and all that. And he just said, oh, well, too bad. It's the price we pay for having a Second Amendment, right? And he was somewhere speaking at a school and was killed. I'm like, whoa. Carlene said people who attack others have issues within themselves. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. And sometimes people think that because they're being controversial or because, they're saying some things that they think that there's a group of people that would want them to say that that's a good thing. It's not a good thing. And you say things like gun violence is necessary and somebody's baby was taken out and you say there's no empathy for them. Who are you? What kind of person is this? And they say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Watch your mouth. Because the very thing that he said is the thing that he suffered. And because of that, guess what? There's no empathy for him. There's no sympathy for his family. Oh well, he said it. Don't feel no way about him. He said it. So we want to be mindful. Like the passage says, if you try for a long time to make a certain people happy and have not succeeded, then just continue to give them love. They are where they are and where they need to be for whatever reason. And someday, maybe they'll make another choice. And in the meantime, be happy yourself. In the meantime, mind your business. In the meantime, stay away from them. I don't know how to be around unhappy people. And if you're going to stay that way, I'm definitely going to call you out on it. I'm definitely going to say something to you about it. And if you still continue to stay that way, then we're going to end our time together early. And I'm going to go find somebody else to be with, even if that's just myself. Because we not. It was so funny thinking about that cruise. She bought the spa package for us, and then she bought the drink package for us, and was mad that I didn't go to the spa every day. It wasn't the spa where you go in the spa and get services. It's just you can go in there. And once you get in the pool and then go in the sauna and then lay on the chair and look out, like, okay, what else is there to do? It's nothing else in there to do. So I'm not going back in there again. And then the drink package, all the drinks was full of sugar and watered down anyway. So I wasn't drinking enough drinks for her either. I was like, girl, I don't want it. It's not good for you. All that sugar every day.
But did,
Alcohol ain't nothing but that. She was so angry with me.
but did you ask her to get them for you?
I did not. I did
So
not.
there's no issue.
Yeah, I did not. I did not ask you to do any of that because I don't need all of that. Very simple. The fact that I was on the boat, the fact that I could see the ocean, the fact that I had food at my disposal, like and just watching the people and the hearing the music and getting off and that was plenty. I didn't need anything else. Lord, but what they say, all money ain't good money, all gifts ain't good gifts. Oh, and the next time she offered, I was like, "Oh, girl, I'm booked. I'm so booked. I'm booked and busy. For real? Oh man, we had such a great time the last time. Did we? Did we? Did we really? Cause I kind of remember things a little different. And in the car again? No, definitely not. What they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I am not one that need multiple lessons. Maybe as a younger woman, but not at this age. I don't need that lesson more than once. Once you show me, I believe you the first time. So trust and believe you me. I'm so grateful and excited for all that we are getting to do in this space. I hope that you are taking the time out to write in your journals. Did you find your journal, Noreen? Did you pick one? You did? What color did you pick?
Well, my favorite color is blue, but it was not available. So the green, the light green one.
The light green one. Okay. What do you remember what picture you got?
No.
Because they have you'll probably know what you got. So all of them have this one is like the sun on this one.
Hmm.
I have one with a my light green one is a yoga lady. And then my gold one is like a seascape with sea turtles. My red one is all roses. So they come with so many different pictures. You don't even, well, it's going to be a great surprise. Whatever you got, because they're always really, really beautiful. I really enjoy having the planner. So making sure that you take the time out to finish all of the questions, to really see the direction that your life is going in. We really have to take stock and make the decisions that are necessary for us to be where we want to be. If you want to be at the lake or the beach or in Ghana or in Paris, wherever it is, we have to really write the vision and make it plain so that we can live that. The last thing you want to do is spend your entire life working and working and working and working and working and working and never see the fruits of your labor. Oh, with the tree. I love the tree. The tree. Oh, the tree. I do have one with the tree. The tree has a bunch of affirmations on it. It has one affirmation at the bottom, but each branch is another affirmation. See, I done had all of them, y'all. So, oh, enjoy that. You're gonna enjoy that. So, be even when before you even open it, the affirmations are right there. And words, we know words have power. The words have power. So get whatever, even if you don't get the planner, absolutely get a notepad, pen. We are in the final quarter of 2025. I was going to say 2023, 2025. It is the time for you to really make your plans for whatever it is that you have going on because it is our time. It is our time. It is your time. It is your time to really know that you can be or do or have anything. And as we are all moving through whatever that is, we're all seeing it in each other's lives. We're seeing the unfolding. I mean, we watched Jeanette take care of all those kids. We watched her do all of the fundraising and then take care of all those kids. Sherry going to Paris, Noreen going to Ghana. We seen Gwen do all of the things with the um, with the fashion shows and whatnot. We see it. Yvette and her show and another show, and then the people got her artwork up at her job. Like what? I think when your job knows that you have an additional talent and the fact that they acknowledge it, that is a huge thing. And sometimes people will say, "Oh, that's not that big of a deal." That's because you ain't got it. That's because they ain't got it. But to be recognized for it is amazing.
That
So with
sure
that,
is
what you
because
say?
yeah, I said that sure is because today is Thursday. Tuesday, when I was at work, I was on the phone, but I was still doing my job. I was washing dishes, cleaning up the kitchen, and my the owner is in town this week, and oh, she was throwing so many daggers. Shouldn't breakfast be over already? It should have been over at it's 12 o'clock already. I was like, ugh. So
Girl. Ah,
it's like
ah. That's a
yeah,
word, girl.
and we the housekeeper is still new, and you have to check what she does. And her business manager asked me to go into this room where the guests were complaining about the filter in their AC needed to be changed. Somehow the toilet and the shower were connected, so there was a backup of water, and she asked me to go help this girl. So that's why I'm behind schedule. But
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
conversation I was having was not about her business. It was about somebody helping me with the project I have coming up. And you know, it
right.
was, yeah, it just, yeah, that part. I was like, you know what?
Gotcha.
I just ended my call because I'm not, don't ear hustle and you don't even know
Yeah.
what I've already done in your
Yes,
business this
absolutely.
full morning. I have
Yes,
I have taken great care of the guests. They are
yes.
very excited
Already.
about being here, and they could have already had a shit time. Okay.
Yes,
So, yeah,
exactly.
when people know you have something else and they're celebrating you and honoring your work, that is
Yes.
such a blessing.
It
It's
really
such a
is. It
blessing.
really is. It really is. Hey, Mama B. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're grateful when they do. We're grateful when they do. You know, my direct manager knows everything. And he's like, I know that there's going to come a time when you're not with us. So I'm going to treat you real, real good while you are. And you know, the another manager who actually donated to the foundation, she told the bigger boss about me and my foundation. And he said, "Really? I think that's really nice." And so he asked me, "Did I have an LLC and a 501?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, talk to your accountant because there's a way that one can help the other." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Thank you so much. Right. So the word is out. The word is in the street. The word is on the street that that I definitely have something else going on. So don't push me. Because they definitely doing a whole lot of crazy over there. But there is a blessing in that. My boss is definitely a blessing. I told him, I said, listen, I got some stuff I got to do, so I'm not going to be able to come to the warehouse today. He said, you just let me know when you're gonna go, and I'll just buzz you in. No problem. Okay, no problem. So when they do recognize it is a blessing. So I'm so grateful. So with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Um, it's interesting that you just mentioned the foundation and having a way to have a deduction because I have decided to have a virtual birthday party again, and all the proceeds are going to the Darlaina Rose Foundation. And anyone who wants to honor my 87 years on the planet, a suggested donation is $87, but give what or not. But anyway, it's all going to the Darlene Rose Foundation.
You know
So
what's
I'm
so funny
my
about that?
years.
You know what's so funny about that, Dr. Long?
What?
Uh, Dee Dee, who's one of the women that we put through school,
Yeah,
right now on hold because she needs $87 exactly to do her practicum.
that's the magic number, isn't it?
That like what? That's not like that's so so
So
divine.
you're cash apping her the money.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Well, send her my first $87.
Oh my God. She reached out. I said, how much do you need? And so she told me what it was in Naira. And when I looked it up, it was exactly $87.
Well, and what's so good about that? That is what I'm going back to my undergrad school. They have something called experience driven learning, which means everything outside the classroom. So I'm looking for each of us to make a module so that they can pay it, because they have a budget for that, and
Mhm.
the kids can apply for it and then get in our classes that we supply.
Yes,
So that's wonderful. That 87 is floating around. So
absolutely, absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dr. Long. Will you give us our blessing for today?
yeah, come on, everybody. I'm blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the field.
Blessed in the
Yes,
field.
indeed.
I'm always in the right place at the right time
Always in the
Always in
right
the right
place
place
at
at
the
the right
right
time
time
with the right people,
with
with
the
the
right
right
people.
people
doing the right thing
doing the right thing
for the right
For
reasons,
the right
for the
reason.
right
and
reasons.
everything in divine order.
And
And
everything
everything's in
fine.
divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez
As
said,
Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
expand our territory.
Expand our territories.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open
Extend
hand
an
of
open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
that we may
That we
do.
may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
And we let
And
go.
we let go and let
Let
God.
And then go with the flow.
go with the flow.
And go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
And let the
And let
blessings
the blessings
of
and the
money
money
flow
roll in
From the north, south, east, and west.
from the north,
from
south,
the north,
and
south,
west,
east, and west,
From above and beneath.
from
from
above
above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
and
Bless God from known and
unknown.
unknown sources.
Tell us about our money.
We have supernatural unlimited money sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we
Yes.
live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
And run out.
And
We always have more than enough.
Yes.
always have more than enough.
More
Yes.
than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything our hearts desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts, like that $87. God puts on
Yes.
our hearts to do for others.
Yes.
Yes. Amen.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep
Money
Yes.
to spend, money to
because
lend,
our
and
bank is,
Heaven.
and we're
heaven.
the branch bank. So go look at yourself in the
Amen.
mirror and say, "Good morning, branch bank of
Good
heaven."
morning, Brands Bakery.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
yes, yes. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time,
Who's getting the
same station.
$87?
Didi.
And what she do?
Didi is in Benin. She went.
She's a designer, right?
She's the designer. She's already making children's clothes, but to
Children's clothes. Look at
Yep,
that.
to complete and get her certificate, there's some practical she has to do, and it's an additional $87 for her to do that. So
And she's making children's clothes.
yep, she's already doing it. She's already sent pictures and videos of what she's made so far. But for her to complete the school we put her in,
All right. Well, you know me and children. All right.
yeah.
So,
What day is today,
hallelujah.
Darlene? Before you go, what number?
Today is 1,360.
All right now.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Amen.
Praise God.
Named and claimed. Yes, Mama B. Mama B said name. She put 87 3 times and then said named and claimed.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Safe travel.